In the vibrant tapestry of African culture, superstitions play a significant role, weaving together threads of history, belief, and community. When we talk about African superstitions, we're not just discussing mere myths or old wives' tales. We're delving into a rich reservoir of wisdom that has been passed down through generations. These beliefs often serve as moral compasses, guiding behavior and shaping societal norms. They can be quirky, they can be profound, and they can be downright fascinating. So, let's embark on a journey to explore some of the most intriguing African superstitions, their meanings, and how they resonate with everyday life. First, let's start with the concept of the evil eye, a belief that transcends borders but finds unique expressions in various African cultures. The evil eye is thought to be a malevolent glare that can bring misfortune or harm to the person it is directed at. In many African communities, it is believed that envy can manifest itself through this gaze, leading to jealousy that can affect one's luck or health. To protect against the evil eye, people often wear amulets or charms, and they may even go as far as to avoid flaunting their success or good fortune. This superstition speaks volumes about the communal nature of African societies, where individual success is often intertwined with group dynamics. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the significance of dreams. In many African cultures, dreams are considered a bridge to the spiritual world. They are not merely random images or thoughts that float through our minds during sleep. They are messages from ancestors or the divine. For instance, if someone dreams of a deceased relative, it is often interpreted as a call for guidance or a warning about a forthcoming challenge. This belief highlights the deep respect for ancestors in African traditions, where the past is always present and the wisdom of those who came before is revered. Moving on, we encounter the superstitions surrounding the number 4. In various African cultures, the number 4 is associated with death. This belief is particularly strong among the Akan people of Ghana, who consider the number 4 to be unlucky. In some cases, the number is avoided altogether, especially in significant life events like weddings or naming ceremonies. The fear of the number 4 is deeply rooted in historical events and narratives that have shaped community beliefs over time. It's a reminder of how numbers can carry weight beyond their mathematical value, influencing decisions and shaping perceptions. Speaking of numbers, let's discuss the symbolism of the color black. In many African cultures, black is often associated with death and mourning. However, it's essential to note that this is not a universal truth. Interpretations can vary widely. For example, among the Yoruba people of Nigeria, black is also seen as a color of strength and maturity. This duality reflects the complexity of African beliefs, where colors can embody multiple meanings depending on the context. It's a fascinating lens through which to view the interplay of symbolism and culture. Now, let's dive into the superstitions surrounding the owl. In various African cultures, owls are often seen as harbingers of bad luck or death. The mere sighting of an owl can send shivers down someone's spine, as it is believed to be an omen of impending doom. This superstition is particularly strong in regions where owls are less common, making their appearance all the more unsettling. However, it's essential to recognize that owls also hold a place of reverence in some cultures, symbolizing wisdom and protection. This duality again underscores the complexity of African superstitions, where one symbol can evoke fear in some and respect in others. Let's not forget about the role of animals in African superstitions. Many communities attribute specific qualities to different animals, often using them as metaphors for human behavior. For instance, the tortoise is often seen as a symbol of wisdom and patience, while the hare represents cunning and trickery. These animal associations serve as moral lessons, teaching values that are integral to the community's identity. In this way, superstitions become a vehicle for storytelling, imparting wisdom through engaging narratives that resonate with both young and old. Now, let's explore the belief in witchcraft, a topic that can be both controversial and captivating. In many African societies, witchcraft is believed to be a real force, wielded by individuals who can harness supernatural powers to cause harm or misfortune. This belief can lead to a strong sense of community, where individuals are vigilant about the actions of others, but it can also foster fear and suspicion. accusations of witchcraft can have severe consequences, leading to ostracization or violence against those deemed to be practicing it. This darker aspect of superstition serves as a reminder of the potential dangers that can arise when fear takes hold of a community. On a lighter note, let's talk about the superstition of whistling at night. In many African cultures, whistling at night is considered a big no-no. It's believed that whistling can attract evil spirits or even bring misfortune upon oneself. The rationale behind this superstition often ties back to the idea that nighttime is a sacred time when the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is thin. This belief encourages respect for the night and an awareness of the unseen forces that may be lurking in the shadows. It's a charming superstition that highlights the importance of mindfulness in daily life. As we continue our exploration, let's discuss the superstition surrounding the use of mirrors. In some African cultures, mirrors are viewed with suspicion, as they are believed to have the power to trap one's soul or attract negative energy. This belief can lead to a reluctance to use mirrors in certain contexts, especially during significant life events like weddings or funerals. The fear of mirrors reflects a broader belief in the power of objects to influence one's fate and well-being, reminding us that the material world is often intertwined with the spiritual. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the significance of naming ceremonies. In many African cultures, the names given to children carry deep meanings and are believed to influence their destiny. The act of naming is often surrounded by rituals and superstitions, with families consulting elders or spiritual leaders to choose the most auspicious name. This belief underscores the importance of identity and the role that names play in shaping one's life path. It's a beautiful reminder of how culture and spirituality are woven together in the fabric of African life. Finally, let's touch on the superstitions surrounding the act of sweeping at night. In various African communities, sweeping after sunset is thought to sweep away good fortune or invite misfortune into the home. This belief speaks to the idea of cleanliness as a reflection of one's spiritual state, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a harmonious living environment. It's a simple yet profound superstition that encourages mindfulness and respect for the spaces we inhabit. As we wrap up our journey through the world of African superstitions, it's essential to recognize that these beliefs are not just relics of the past. They are living traditions that continue to shape the lives of millions. They provide a framework for understanding the world, offering explanations for the unexplainable and fostering a sense of community. Whether viewed through the lens of humor, fear, or reverence, African superstitions remind us of the rich cultural heritage that exists across the continent. They invite us to engage with the mysteries of life, encouraging us to explore the depths of our beliefs and the stories that connect us all. So, the next time you hear a superstition, take a moment to consider the wisdom it may hold and the cultural tapestry it represents.